Hey, good morning. Welcome to another buzzing walkabout, buzzing drive about as this one's going to be, and it's on my birthday. So happy birthday to me. I'll not be. I am 55 today. It's a beautiful day. Sun's out, sun's shining. I'm going to start on an area which I doubt very much many of you will have ever seen. Basically, I'm on Sukhumvit Road, but I'm around at the back end by Pattaya Nua and all down that way, really. So I just wanted to sort of show you that area. We're going to head round Pattaya Lake. It's a bit bright, the sun today, so visibility might be a bit difficult at certain times, but hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be okay. But yeah, so I'm going to do this ride around, and then I'm going to spend the day with Mo. Tonight, if you're in the Tree Town area, pop down to the Buzzing Bar, come and say hello. It's my birthday, and I'm 55. I think I'm 21, and I feel 41, I think Mo is, so I'm feeling 41. Anyway, right, so I'm going to put my horrible mask on, and we're going to head off, and I just want to show you an area. You know, if nothing else, at least you'll get to see what we call the east side of Pattaya, the Darkside as it was formerly known as, and at least you'll see what's going on over there. All right, so let me spin the camera around and then let's head off. So, fingers crossed, in the not too distant future, they will bin these masks off because I really don't like them. And in case you're worrying, I've got me, look, there he is, my old tin lid, all good. Okay, let's just click that on and we're going to go. So in terms of where we are, East Pattaya, Darkside, it's pretty much really, to be fair, more about the expats that live here and Thais. We don't really have many tourists stay over this way for obvious reasons, which you'll see as we ride around. I think the video today will be maybe a bit over 30 minutes, I'm not quite sure, it depends on how we get round. But this side is really sort of, like I say, it's mainly for the expats. We've got Soy Nurpagwan, Soy Kautalo, Soy Kaunoi, Soy Sam Country. And we do have a few bars on this area, but the majority of what we do is over by the lake, which you'll see in a bit later on. And let me just get this guy out of the way. All right, there you go. Yeah, you'll see that in a bit later on. It's a very, very different way of life. You know, in terms of when you're in the city centre, or even if you're in Jomtien, you know, it's the party capital, it's party, party, party. Whereas when you get over to East Side, it's more of a realistic way of living. And if you're going to come out here for like 3 months or more, in all fairness, I would suggest, you know, unless you're very disciplined or you just want to go out and get hammered every night, I would suggest looking at renting places over here. You can pick up a rental for cheap as chips, you know, a 2-bedroom bungalow or villa, whatever you want to call it. You can pick them out here for 10,000 baht a month, no problem whatsoever. There's lots of them available. And the nice thing about out here is we still have a selection of nice restaurants. We've got some great expat restaurants. We've got some really fantastic Thai restaurants and Mukata stations, which is the barbecue, all those kind of things. And as I say, this part now, just until we get up there, is pretty sparse. Not a lot going. When you want to go and pay your water, that's your water place. All your water comes from in there. And if ever you have a problem, that's where you go. Okay, so we're just going to head over the train track. And these train track crossings, irrespective of it, be it this one or any of them, be really, really careful. They are so, so dangerous. It really is a case of like just going for it and hoping that you don't get T-boned. And you have to be very, very careful. All right, that's good. We got past that one. That was good. Okay, so yeah, so this area. So we're heading up now towards the Pattaya Lake. Now this is a long, long road, but along this road we do have a lot of good things. If you're a cyclist and you want to go out of a keep yourself fit, this is a great road. It takes you out to the area. It's about probably, I would say 25 kilometers around. If you used to go from this side right the way around the lake, it's about 25 kilometers. But you can do that in no time at all, especially if you're using a road bike rather than a mountain bike. I go out, I haven't been out cycling for a while because Mo's been down. But I do ride my road bike around this route, and it's a nice route, relatively simple. And of course, early mornings, we do have a couple of schools here. So again, you know, you have to be very careful. And it's not unusual to see like the young kids 12, 13 years of age, turning up to school on their motorbikes. It's quite surreal, really. But this is Thailand, and this is what it's all about. Now I hope the wind's not too bad. Fingers crossed you're picking up the voice without too much wind interference here. But you see these buildings here. So these are like what we call shop houses. In other words, there's a shop on the bottom floor, and you can live above them. And they range from about 15,000 baht a month upwards, and they're very, very big. You know, you've got 4 floors there, and 15,000 baht a month. You know, you consider that back in your own country, I'm sure you couldn't get a building like that for 15,000 baht a month. But it's weird. Like, we have like very cheap accommodation, and yet the cost of price of cars is phenomenal. You know, if you could somehow ship over, say, 30 cars that are like, say, no, 15 years old, you'd be amazed how much money you can make. You would be amazed. They're just crazy prices. You know, an old banger that would be worth 50 quid back home, they're asking 2 grand for out here, and they really are. You know, it's genuine. They are asking like for that, and they don't barter. It's very unusual you get a Thai person to barter on the cost of a car. So where we are now, we're just going to head up to the flyover. We're going to head over there, and then we're into the mix of it then. But like I say, if nothing else, I just want to show you this area. I mean, for many of you, you'll never come this way. You won't know what the east side of Pattaya will look like in terms of how we live, where we live, and what we do. We have a lot of like these Thai restaurants here. They're very, very popular. And if you get a Thai missus, trust me, you'll be going to them. You might not go to these ones in particular, but you'll definitely be going to them maybe on the Pattaya Clang or around that area. Pattaya Take, they've got some nice ones. And this building here, I'm not quite sure what's actually in there. They built that a few years ago, and they see the massive house there, the castle house. I've been told, and I don't honestly know, but I've been told that that's an office rather than a building of some description for someone's house, but I don't know what. And there's the toll booth now. So when you come into Pattaya, they introduced the tolls a few years back. But I give them their due. When they first introduced these tolls, everyone was in a bit of an uproar about it, saying, oh yeah, here we go, more money making, they're going to do nothing with it. But in fairness, they have actually improved a lot of the roads here. They are very busy trying to make things better, which is a step in the right direction. So where we're coming to now, this is where the start of all the buildings are and more activity. We're running kind of parallel to Soi Siam country. If you look on Google Maps and you look at the east side of Pattaya, which is the other side of Sukhumvit Road where we started, if you look at that area, then basically there are 4 main lines that go up that head north towards Bangkok, and these are those 4 roads. And we're on the side now. We're on the very edge. And if you used to come to this crossroads here, where you see the guys pulling out, if you turn left just here, that's the Crocodile Farm. If you go up this turning here on your left, that is where you would head to the Crocodile Farm. And for those of you that have been following the channel for a while, I am waiting for the green light for taking the children from the Bang Krujar orphanage. I'm taking them up to the Crocodile Farm, and I'm just waiting for the green light from Mr. Krujar himself, and we will go out there and have a fantastic day. Can't wait for that. I'm also going to take them over to Koh Larn for an island trip, so they get to spend the day on the beach. But again, the problem I've got is that Mr. Krujar is very cautious about the vaccinations, and children under 12 at the moment haven't had their vaccines. So he's very reluctant to let me take them anywhere until they've all had the vaccines. Which I'm not sure how that's going to work out, to be fair, because I don't think they're actually going to carry on vaccinating people. I don't really know, but I don't think they will. So along this stretch of road here, a point to note, especially if you're on a motorbike, you can always buy fuel in many shops. They sell them in the bottles, 20, 30 baht. But we do have a few petrol stations. Here is one of them. And you can go in there and get your fuel. I don't know how the price of the fuel compares. What's that, 29 baht to the litre there. and 91 is 36 baht to the litre. So I don't know how that compares to back home. What's the price of fuel back home? I can't imagine it's cheaper than here. Then when I was last in England, I think it was something silly like, I think it was like £1.10, £1.15 a litre. So what's that in Thai? That'd be about 60 baht. Yeah, no it wouldn't, sorry, it'd be about 50 baht, wouldn't it? Yeah, about 50 baht. So I guess we're not a million miles away from it. Very quickly, shit, so that's a great restaurant there. See it there? A Studio de Pattaya. It's a lovely place, really nice. And the one thing about being out here is we do have a few gems, to be honest. We have a few places that are off the radar that just don't get any tourism whatsoever, but they are always worth a visit. Tell you what, it's so windy. I really hope this isn't ruining the video because I can't hear it, obviously. So this is a new flyover they've recently built. And as I said about the toll money, you know, they have put the money to good use. And we are really now entering up towards the Mapachan Lake. And in fairness, I don't think I'm going to have enough time to cover what I wanted to cover. So we might break this down into 2 videos. Let's see how we get on. There you go. There you are, cycling up the hill. Go on, son, I know how that feels. I've done this one many times. Many times. I used to go riding Monday, Wednesday, Fridays with some friends, Mike and you might know Dave Strachan. Dave Strachan's a good friend of mine. He's got a YouTube channel, and yeah, we do this route. Normally we'll go out all around the Darkside, and we'll come around this route and sort of finish up around here. We go over towards Hoi Ai. Alright, so this is the lake. We're coming up to the lake. And there's an entrance to the lake there on the right hand side. So when you're cycling, you can enter the lake that way. But we're going to continue straight on, but you can go through that gateway, and that will cut you through the back end of the lake. But I want to show you the bars around the lake, so we're going to carry on up. I really do hope this wind isn't too bad. I'm sorry if it is, guys. It is a bit windy. Okay, so the lake's a really nice area. We have a lot of bars up here, which I'll show you, a lot of restaurants, and there's also a fitness track that goes all the way around the lake now. There's a fitness track that goes right the way around. You can cycle around it. You can also walk or jog. So it's open to all kinds of activities of fitness. And it's lovely. It's a lovely way to spend the morning. Like I say, we've often cycled up and around this, but today I'm cheating. I'm on my motorbike. I'm going to go back. I'm going to get my crowbar, get Mo out of bed. Because as you know, tyres can sleep forever. It's incredible. She can actually sleep stood upright, I think, if you asked her to. So yeah, but here's a view. Look at that for a beautiful view. Look at that. There you go. And you know, the lake's been under a lot of pressure. We had a drought about 3-4 years ago now, and literally you could virtually walk into the very middle of that lake, which was unheard of years before. It used to be massive. It's not so big anymore, which is a shame. But the lake, back in the day, I don't know whether they'll bring it back and do that, but they used to have the old the boat race. And there's like 35-40 guys sit in these long tail boats, and they race each other. And it's a brilliant day. Well, it's a weekend they do it, but it's a brilliant day to go up and watch. I tell you what, those boys do not get a shift on. My lord. But yeah, they have the boat race. So I don't know whether they'll bring that back. Hopefully they will. Now this is a private house. Now look at that. Now that's some nice. That is some nice house, isn't it? Check that out. Ooh. It beats my condo. And all these trees, you see all these trees here, these are all new. They've been really working hard trying to make it a lot more attractive. And as I say, you know, they've done a brilliant job here. They really have. There's a fitness park as well up here, which I'll show you as we go past. A lot better than the one that I showed you yesterday down by the fish market in Naklua. This one up here is a lot nicer. And what they've done is they've switched on the tyres. They know that there's a lot of people doing fitness. There's a lot of cyclists here. Like literally every morning you'll get tons and tons of people cycling. And so they've opened up a lot of cafes. So you can cycle around and stop, have a drink, have your coffee or a cup of tea or whatever, and then carry on with your ride again. So they've obviously cottoned on to that and thought, right, let's try and grab some of that. And fair play to them. Got some nice restaurants up here you're going to see. There's a football pitch up here. You see the lights in the distance. This isn't where Pattaya United play. They play at the big stadium, which is over by Numpagwan. But this is open to like local leagues and teams. They can hire the pitch. See that you can even hire bikes. Those you keep asking me about, where can I rent a bicycle from? There's a lot of places around the lake here you can hire a cycle from. They're not all that, to be honest with you. Don't come expecting to get a fancy bike, you won't. But they do hire them. You've got Amazon Coffee here. So when Amazon put their stamp down, you know that there's people here. And over there, on the other side, that's where I'm on about the fitness area there. You can go in there. And there's all kinds of machinery and equipment you can use. And like you can see, look, there's so many cyclists out at the moment. Like I say, it's very, very popular. And we have a lot of cafes. Now this place here, see that bar there? There you go, the Barking Frog. That's a girly bar. And you've got to be barking mad to go in there, I reckon. But yeah, it's I would say an acquired. I think you have to have an acquired taste in women to go into the Barking Frog and enjoy yourself. Let's leave it at that. Now if you turn left here, you see where the minivan is turning and the cars. That takes you up to the 36, which is up near the Birra race circuit. So if you like your motor racing, Birra's open again. They're starting to bring some more meetings to the show, which is fantastic. It's a great day again. Try and get there when they do some of the series, like the TT series and stuff like that. And definitely get a Bolt taxi, go up there for the day. It's free entrance. You can go up there, they've got a lot of races go on. It's a good day. You can drink and everything, it's all there. There's lots of pretty girls. They have all the grid girls. I'm very fortunate. I'm one of the approved photographers up there, so I get to take pictures of all the girls on the grid. But it's a great day. Now here's the Loft, another popular restaurant bar with expats. And we're now coming up to the main area. Now this is the main stretch where we have most of our bars. And there's a few girly bars here, but not like girly bars where you're thinking it's walking and hands-on kind of thing. Girly bars in the sense of that the girls work in them, and they are available to accompany you after work if you desire. Just round the corner here. Beautiful day today, absolutely beautiful. I see pictures on the internet, people sending me saying, look at this, and they got snow and it's freezing cold. I do feel sorry for you. I'm on the other hand thinking, oh, I hope it don't get too hot today. All right, so we're about a third of the way around the lake now. And we just see that they're cycling away. They love the cycling. It's good fun. On average, we do about 50 kilometers on a ride. It takes us just under 2 hours. And it's a nice gentle pace, gets us round. So the stripper bars I'm on about, let me slow down behind this guy. See, he's doing, I'm traveling at 38 kilometers an hour and he's in front of me. He's doing all right there, you keep going. Right, so this is the stripper bars I was on about. So we've got the Ice Star here, you've got the Doctors, that's a popular place. You've got Pat's Bar, which is very, very popular here. That's a popular place. You've got the golf stuff in there. Apple, that's a good girly bar. So this is our main stretch of bars here. And there you go, that was it. Yes, it really was. That was our area. We still got some restaurants around here and stuff, which I'll show you. But yeah, that was it. And that's the point about when you do come over here, particularly if you're on the east side. You know, I will start doing some bar crawls over here, but it's really not what you're expecting in terms of the amount of girls and all that kind of stuff. It's more about just coming over and experiencing a quieter side of life. But I will start organising bar crawls to cover this area. The ones that we do at the moment on a Friday are fantastic, they're great fun. And we will do more of those as we can. We're also going to introduce one, and we're going to call it the Tuesday 10s. And that's on the basis that we can only take 10 people, because in fairness, when we do our bar crawls, you know, last week we had 23 people. And when you walk 23 guys into some of these places, I mean, we do pick the bigger areas. While I'm talking, just have a look at the view there, it's lovely. Yeah, we do pick the bigger areas, the bigger bars. But, you know, when you walk 23 guys in, that's a lot of customers to come into any one location. And of course, you know, you have issues with how many girls are working, etc. So we're gonna break it down. We're gonna do a Tuesday, which will be a Tuesday 10s. And there'll be 10 people. And either myself or Ian will organise that and show you around some smaller bars that are just as much fun, but just more aimed at the smaller parties rather than the big groups. So if you are out here, check out the Buzzing Bar. We have details of all of our bar crawls in there. Have a look on our Discord group. We mentioned them all on there. We've got a dedicated page for our bar crawls. And incidentally, over this side of the area, there's a lot more golf courses. And one of the things that Ian's busy doing, and he's doing a fantastic job, is he's putting together a golf society, and we're going to be going out to all the different golf courses and getting you better rates and stuff. I'm not really too sure on what's actually going to be the end result. This is Ian's thing, he's doing that. He likes his golf, he's very good. So he's dealing with that, but needless to say, we're bringing a golf opportunity to the channel. And if you do like your golf, have a look on Discord. On Discord, we have all the golf courses there already. They're in situ, they've got their own dedicated pages, so you can see what each golf course is offering and stuff. And as I say, in time, Ian will bring more to the channel with an organised golf society and stuff like that. All right, so there's a few more bars here, just another little snippet. You got the Billabong, they do a golf day. You got a few little ones here. And we're now at this T-junction, and if you turn left at this T-junction, this will take you directly to the Bira race circuit. You can't get lost, whereas on the other one you've got to navigate a little bit. But this one here, where the gentleman in front of me is going to turn right, as we are, if you was to turn left through that red gate there, see that, the CM Country Club. That takes you up to the CM Country Club golf course and also to the Bira race circuit. So what are we at now? 23 minutes. Man, we're not going to make it. All right, so we'll keep going. I like to wrap the videos up at 30 minutes. I think after 30 minutes it's a bit boring. I'm hoping you haven't fell asleep already, but I don't blame you if you have. But talking about the roads again, look at this here. This is a brand new road. They've been busy doing this, and the cyclist over there, he's giving it some as well. Fair play, son. Go on, you give it some. And back in the day, where you see the yellow sandy area over there, for things like Songkran and things like Loi Krathong, we have some incredible parties here, some big live music events. So you know, it's definitely worth keeping an eye out. I will look at these and put these on Discord for you, and I will be covering them with videos as well, just to give you an insight. And I put a video up the other day of our ladies' night. So on a Thursday in the Buzzing Bar, we're looking at doing a ladies' night where we attract the ladies to come in, and we incentivise them with free cocktail drinks, so they can drink all night and enjoy themselves. I put a small video up the other day. Have a look at it, see what you think. We're planning to work very hard on that and make that day on a Thursday a busy environment. And incidentally, remember the boat race I mentioned? If you can just see through the gap there, that long straight stretch in the far distance, that's where they sprint the bikes along. And I'll tell you, they go at some pace, they really do. A couple more restaurants here, then we're going to go around the bend, and I'll pick out a few places I want to show you. Alright, so you got the Rendezvous here, reasonably good restaurant in there, not bad at all. A couple of girly bars here. Now we're gonna go under the bypass. So this flyover up ahead, that leads all the way down to Rayong. If you want to go down to Rayong, I'm going to cover that. I'll do that in the not too distant future. And definitely go down to Rayong. Beautiful beaches down there. Of course, you've got the Bang Chang area, which is the girly bar strip. So if you want to go to the Bang Chang strip, I'm going to head over there as well, see what's going on. I'm not quite sure how many girls have returned to Bang Chang right now. In fairness, you know, back in the day before COVID, it was a bit hit and miss, to be honest. I mean, you still have a good time, don't get me wrong, but it was a little bit hit and miss. So I'm guessing with the girls being off, going back home and stuff, I doubt very much that they'll have returned in their full capacity. All right, so we're just under the flyover. I'm hoping that this wind's not too bad. There's a couple of places here on the left. I was a bit disheartened, really. I was going to go in there into the Route 66 diner. I was going to go in there and do a review, and I was told by the owner and his son that the audience that I have is not the audience that they wish to attract. Strange, really, but there you go. It is what it is. Each to their own, I guess. So just coming around the corner now, we're going to have the Outback Bar. We're now on Soi Siam country. So this is Soi Siam country. This is one of the 4 main roads that I made mention to earlier on at the start of this video. But just here on the right hand side, there's the Outback Bar. Really nice food, good food in there. They have a golf society and stuff going on in there as well. So have a look in there. And you see N11 there? That's an interesting ending massage. Yep, you do not need to be a rocket scientist to work out what I'm saying there. Now here you've got Genesis Bar. Darkside is Genesis, that's the girly bar in there. And there's the Fast 8, V8 Fast Lane. Remember I covered that? They got some amazing vehicles in there, motorbikes. Great food as well. I've done a video, have a look in my videos below in previous, and you'll see the V8 Fast Lane. There's a few more restaurants up here. I think what we'll do is we'll get to the crossroads and we'll finish up there. I think that'll do for today. Otherwise I could just drive around for an hour, and I think that will bore the crap out of you, to be honest. These places here are fantastic. If you want to ever go look at bric-a-brac and stuff like that, pop in there. You'll be amazed what they sell, what they have. You'd be amazed. So in terms of restaurants and bars, this particular area now, there's not really a lot goes on. Soi Siam isn't really known for its girly bars and stuff like that. That's more over at Soi Khao Noi and Soi Khao Talo. They're mainly the areas there that you need to aim for that side of things. We do have one place up here which I will show you. In fact, I'll tell you what, we'll end there. And the expats that live here will know exactly what I'm talking about. And when we do the Darkside bar crawls, I will bring you to this place because it's tucked away. Nobody really knows about it, and yet it's very, very good. Just opposite there, that's Planet Football. If you want to play five-a-side and stuff like that, it's a good place to go to. And just here on the left is Coal Bar. That one there, that's another pool. They've got a pool table in there. It's quite decent, to be honest. Nice owner, the lady there. It's a nice lady. All right, so we are nearing the end. I'm literally going to turn left in a second, and this is the Butterfly Bar. So I just wanted to, it's in Soi 22.2 on Soi Siam Country, and down here, let's end down there, shall we? Let's wrap this bad boy up. Now, if you've never been to the Butterfly Bar, come down, it's an experience. It really is. The girls are friendly, no dramas. There's a mixture of age ranges in here for the girls, but it's good fun and definitely worth popping into. Okay, right, let's just spin the camera and take this helmet off. Oh. Whew, okay, there you go. So yeah, just there, that is the Butterfly Bar. And when you go in there, they've got a pool table out the back, and it's very darkly lit, which can be an advantage at sometimes, to be fair, but hey ho, there you are. All right, so that's it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm sorry I didn't get around to the whole journey, but we'll pick that one up on another video. I'll probably do that maybe tomorrow, depending on how bad my hangover is from my birthday party. All right, so there you go. That's it from me. Thank you very much for watching. Please, as always, remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Please check out Discord now. It really is a fantastic, resourceful information place. It's completely free, doesn't cost you anything. There's a link down below. Check it out, get over there, have a look around. There's lots of rooms, girls and all that kind of stuff, videos, you name it, it's all there. And if you'd like to support the channel and the work that I do, there is a link for the members area down below. Prices start from as little as 89 pence per month, and your support is much appreciated. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you very much indeed for watching. And please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.